Get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Trout, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. At the plate, Justin Turner.
Batting third. The third baseman.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And there's ball one. Muncy at second. Turner at first with no outs. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. So runners at first and second here with one away. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Stassi has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And he's safe.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base run.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Goodwin is there to put it away. And digging in, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
The windup and the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Fletcher battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Now batting.
At the plate, Max Muncy, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And the runner back safely. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Ready now, Justin Turner, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is. Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already, and this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Justin Upton becomes the first out here in the bottom of the 2nd. In there, no balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Kershaw comes set. Here comes the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on. In now, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, number 35.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. Simmons has it. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First delivery to him on the way. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Upton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. So striding in, Andrelton Simmons as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now to the plate, Max Stassi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Kershaw's ready. Here's the 0-2. Popped straight up. Kershaw is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Beatty. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Standing in, Will Smith. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Crowd on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Waiting on it is Goodwin. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
And leading up for the Angels.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Anthony Rendon will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Peterson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now back.
Digging in, Albert Pujols. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Upton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next up is Max Muncy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That evens it up. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Mike Mayers, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. The tag gets one. The tag, and it's a double play, and that gets him out. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Bellinger's got it.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Matt Theis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Smith is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
And now for the Angels, Brian Goodwin. Fastball in there for a called strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
1-1.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So here's Cody Bellinger. He has no prior history against this pitcher. That smoked, but right into the shift. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Soft liner to the right side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Trout is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is into the box. Max Stassi. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Peterson to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 22.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little tall.
And this throw gets away from him.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
The 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Now batting.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
The 0-1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
2nd and 3rd here, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from 3rd. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
The first baseman, number 5.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 0-2 once more. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score, the runner from 3rd.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. So stepping in, Matt Theis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. New inning set to get underway. Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Beatty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now at the plate, Will Smith. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to shallow center. Trout coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Settling in now, Gavin Lux. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
A dive, but he's back. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Trout is going to have room out there as he put. Now in the box, Brian Goodwin will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter,
1 away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Into the box, Max Stassi, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
And that's the second out. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Max Muncy, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line hard toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard liner to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. But he had no intention of going anywhere as he'll stay at second base with 1 away now. Stepping in, Jock Peterson, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And this throw gets away from him. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to return. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Drilled to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2, counts.
And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Michael Hermosillo will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. Digging in, Matt Theis. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And the count will be full. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Weekly hit towards first. He's right there. A throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Ready for another chance? Brian Goodwin. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the 0-2, and a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Taylor Ward remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base. Tommy LaStella will also enter as he takes over at third base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping up now, Will Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The batter, number 9.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux.
He swings and grounds it to short.
The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
And leading up for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrew
Pedro Baez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Baez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Bellinger is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The catcher, number 33.
So coming to the plate, Max Stassi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Angels down to their last strike. Takes this the other way to right. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and they have tied it in the bottom of the 9th. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and Now you're still fighting in extra innings, but the fact is the game is tied and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third.
Oh, look at LaStella.
Hats off to that one.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simmons is there on to first, and there are 2 down. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So striding forward now, Tommy LaStella. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Taylor Ward. In there at the knees, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. Justin Upton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
1-1 the count now. 1-1 the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. A 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Noah Ramirez takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
And with 1 swing of the bat, they got the lead here in extra innings. That's always the fear, right? You get into extra innings, Dan, and everybody forgets how to play baseball, and we're all just trying to create a home run derby. But that was a heck of a swing to give his team the lead.
It sure was, Gabriel. Now they're going to need the pitching staff to buckle down to get through this bottom half inning. Big swing of the bat if you want to make it pay with the score at the bottom of this inning.
And there's out number 2. Digging in now, Matt Beatty. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. Standing in, Matt Theis. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. No balls. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
0-1 the count. 0-1 count, the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.